Welcome back to Day Survival Online. Today I'm gonna show you guys my top 10 things to cure your radiation problem. So let's get into it. The first things you do is you try to sleep outside of the city, because if you sleep inside of the city, you'll get radiation. So for example, you sleep in there, and if you sleep the whole entire time, you're gonna get a higher radiation, as opposed to if you were to sleep outside of the city. You build your fire, you gotta be safe, and then you go to sleep, and your radiation will stay the same. Alright, number 2, water and salted food consumption. So what do I mean by that? So for example, I recommend you drink water first so that your radiation goes down one at a time, because water reduces one radiation. So you do that. You see how my radiation goes down? And now the trick is you can eat the salted food in order to lower down your water. So what I mean is, for example, if you eat Russ, you see how the water is 145. Now you can drink water again, and that lowers down your radiation. So you keep on doing that. I recommend you eating Russ, which gives you less food. So you keep on doing that, and then you keep drinking it, eating it, and drinking it until you're full, is my other recommendation. Number 3 is you go fishing. If you don't have the food, you go fishing for caviar. There we go. We got some caviar. Alright, so let's check it. So the caviar reduces your radiation by -5, or you can also cook it using bread. There we go, we made bread just to show you guys what's up. And now you can cook some caviar. There we go, it lasts longer than the regular bread. That's another way to reduce your radiation. And another way of eating to get rid of your radiation is pickled vegetables. I recommend you guys save up. Don't spend it. Don't just eat it whenever you want. Only use it when you have to, because that thing is good. -10 vegetables and +10 to health. Tip number 5 is to make tea. Tea is so good in the beginning. So whenever you see tea, always pick it up. Tea is so good. I think it's better than coffee. And also, if you're wondering, where can I find more tea? Well, if you are in the later game, you can find it in the small city of Petropavlov. It is south of Tiofmin. Alright, we are in the survivor base of Petropavlov. And in there, guys, the trader will trade you 20 nails for 1 tea. So let's do that. Let's trade our 20 nails for 1 tea. Let's get 18 tea bags. Tip number 6. You can also consume IR 190. It'll take away -25 radiation out of your body. It's very good, but you need to save it just in case if you might need it for other cities that might have stronger radiation. Another tip number 7, is to consume anti-radiation drinks. So, for example, you can drink vodka. It'll take away -5, but you gotta be careful. You will get sickness, you'll get a headache, and that's gonna last for a while. So don't consume it too much. Or you can take red wine. Red wine has a lower penalty, and it gives you -10 radiation. But if you don't have any of these, but you do have alcohol, what you can do is you can dilute it, and then you can drink the diluted spirit. It'll take away -5 radiation. But I believe the best way to get rid of your radiation is to drink the detoxifying potion. Guys, this is the best way to get rid of your radiation, and there's no penalty. You won't get sickness. It's truly easy to make. You don't need anything fancy. Just a couple of these cranberries and dandelions. Tip number 8 is to wear protective gear. You probably already know that. And in the beginning stages, you probably would get the chemical suit. I recommend to wear it all the way to the durability to 1, and then use it to make the combined armor. That's right, use it to the combined armor and it'll be perfect. It'll be back to 100%. So use your chemical suit all the way down to 1, and then make the combined armor. The combined armor is the best armor that reduces your radiation down to 50%. Tip number 9 is to have your radiation resistance perk, which is level 3, the lead skin. It'll give you 15% radiation resistance. I even recommend having gas mask durability. It'll help you save up on wearing your gas mask. I also recommend wearing any kind of protective headgear, especially respirator, or later on wearing the gas mask. Our last tip number 10, is getting the all-important CHLORCYSTAMINE. This item is very, very rare in game. You can search for it in cities, but it's really hard to find. Or another way for late gamers is that you can trade it in Arzamas. Alright, we are near Arzamas in the survivor base. And in that survivor base, you can trade revolver ammo for CHLORCYSTAMINE. And that's very important. So we'll trade for that. And there we go. And these are my top 10 tips to survive the wasteland of radiation. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you like my content and what I do, please don't forget to subscribe. And so, I'll see you guys next time for some more DR tips.